Boom. Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's a new day, it's a fresh day. I hope you're up shaking and baking. You know, I always say that all the guests on the Powerful podcast are fascinating and amazing people, and this is no exception to the rule. So I first saw Golibe Ilechukwu's content on Twitter. I was telling him before the call, I said his words are very punchy. Do you know how I used to save this guy's content on you know, for you to save somebody's content, that means you really like the content. And I found him on TikTok. I didn't just watch one of his videos on TikTok. I scrolled to the end. I watched like everything. And I said, no, I've got to have a conversation with you. I want people to see your beautiful mind and how you think about marketing and copywriting. And I mean, you guys should follow him first of all on Twitter. I'm going to put all your stuff in the link in the show notes for people to check it out. So my brother, tell us a bit about you and why words are so powerful in creating wealth.
Beautiful. Okay, hello everybody. You know, it's an honor to be here. What you're doing is amazing.
Thank you.
Trying to get people to see entrepreneurs, because African entrepreneurs, we don't have anything documented. In Europe, in America, you see things that everybody can relate to. But when you're reading that Poor Dad, you're like, what's this? What's 401k?
I like that.
Right? What's retirement, this and that. So, yeah, you're bringing it home, making it relatable.
Yeah.
And that is amazing. Right? So, yeah, I started out, you know, saying, I wanted to study engineering. I started studying engineering. I have a degree in computer engineering.
Okay.
And, you know, but I saw early that this thing, I'm not sure where this is going to take me. Never liked coding. It felt so tedious, hectic. You needed years to master the skill. So I asked myself, what can I master? What can I learn and, you know, get good at and start making money from it?
Very good.
I stumbled upon copywriting and that was it. I got good at this skill and I discovered how words can cause people to bring out their hard-earned money.
I like that.
And that was it for me. I said, you can use words. I can sit down in my room and while I'm sleeping, those words are making money.
Come on, brother.
That was the tiebreaker. I was like, no, this is what I'm going to do. For a very
Yeah.
So that
Can you walk us through the experience of where you got your first check or you got your first credit alert? I'm like, you're like, whoa, is it what I wrote that bring in this money? Come on, man. I'm gonna double down on this.
nothing is more exciting than that, you know.
Tell us about that experience.
I had this because I was sharing some knowledge on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know, when I was studying copywriting, discovering this thing, you know, I'll be sharing knowledge. I discovered this new skill. This skill can get people to bring out their hard-earned money. You know, I kept on sharing this, and someone reached out to me that he loves my tweets, and he wanted me to come write for him. And boom, this guy paid me $100. And it was like, I don't know how much was it then, 15K or so. Man, I was mind blown. I said, so, like I said, I could write from the comfort of my home and earn in a foreign currency, in the dollar. You know, now that I'm traveling the world, I've discovered how powerful dollar is. Everywhere you go all over the world, they are ready to change your dollars.
Yes.
US dollars is powerful. So, you know, I could earn from the comfort of my home, and I just doubled down on it. I kept on tweeting and also doing LinkedIn, and I kept on landing clients. So I've helped businesses make millions of dollars in sales.
Very, very good. Very, very, very good. Very, very good. So now that you run your own business, one of my favorite questions to ask is, If you had to do it all over again, what is the one or two skills that you would go hard on?
I believe that everybody in this life should learn how to sell. It's foundational. It is vital. You wake up every day, you buy. Why can't you be on the other side?
Come on, man.
Are you with me? So the world is for the sellers.
Come on. I like that line. That's very tweetable. The world is for the sellers.
You pay transport fare, you pay feeding to eat, you wear clothes, you're always buying.
Yes.
So why can't you be on the other side where
Yes.
you are receiving?
Yes.
So sellers rule the world of the day. So, I tell people this, every day you wake up, you're either selling products, services, or ideas. So why not get good at it? You get good at it, you will be successful. So people think selling is come and buy this, no. Selling is way more than that. When you get into selling, you're talking human psychology.
Yes.
For example, there are basic human principles like, humans are lazy. Humans procrastinate.
Yes.
You want them to take that decision now.
Now, yep.
Not tomorrow, not today. Now. Right? Then humans are selfish. Some natural laws that guide humans and they never change.
They never change. That's right.
Once you learn how to say, it doesn't change. And so that's the beautiful thing, and just like I tell my mentees this, I tell people this, everything starts with emotion. Sell with emotions, then justify with logic.
Logic, yeah.
So if you learn how to sell, you have better relationships with people. You understand that, why did this person act the way they did? It's everything is controlled by here. Right?
Yeah,
so
very good.
You master the art of selling, persuasion, all these parts are underselling.
You got it. Fantastic. There's something that you do on Twitter that I really, really like. It's like a tear down. You bring some old or existing adverts and then you just ask the audience a question like, what do you think is wrong with the headline? What do you think is wrong with the sub-headline? What do you think is wrong with the hook? The testimonial. Is that a good way to okay, that leads me to our next question. What is the specific way you think to learn the skill of copywriting? For example, here's what I do. I have a copy workbook here. So like I told you, I study your tweets a lot. So I can take any Twitter handle I like or any sales letter that I like. Yours is here too. I would rewrite it. I would write the exact thing. And here's what happened. The moment I do it over and over again, because human beings are pattern recognizing beings, you start seeing the pattern. Oh, Golibe contradicts this tweet a lot. Let's say, for example, say, eating 3 times a day is good. Golibe can say, here's why eating 2 times a day is wrong. So it's a pattern. So I can rewrite that in my own world because I've seen the pattern. How do you specifically learn the skill? Because I want people to lead this with very tactical ways.
I mean, you have said it. That's the most practical way to learn. Going to university in Nigeria, back home in Nigeria, I discovered something, that we are taught so much theory. People graduate and they are like theory zombies. They don't know how to think for themselves. They don't understand practicality. Right? So you see that this way of learning copywriting is more practical than, read books. Yes, all those things are foundational. Right? But when it comes to practicals, you need to dissect successful copy, sales strategies. So when you dissect them, there is always a pattern.
Yeah, there's always a pattern. I like that. There's always a pattern.
It's just like, okay, you were talking about my TikTok, right?
Yes. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good.
So you see that those things that I observe, I also use them to shoot my video.
Yes.
So you see that if I want a video to go viral, I know what I'll do.
Yeah.
For example, controversy sells,
Yeah.
right? You see one celebrity, you will never hear of them until maybe you hear one controversial thing about them.
And people start streaming their songs.
Blown, right? So one way to go viral, one way to get people's attention, because you can't sell without getting attention.
Oh, come on, brother. I love that. Okay, you got to say that again. It's so powerful.
So you see, you can't really sell without getting people's attention. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Right? In AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to get people's attention, arouse, get them interested, arouse
Yeah.
their desire, then get them to take a particular action.
Yeah.
So you see that once you are good at selling, you master how to get attention.
Mm-hmm.
Once you master how to get attention, you can go viral, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
So because of I studied successful copywriters, their successful write-ups, works, you know, I was telling somebody the other day that the reason Rolls-Royce is what it is today is because of a man, a copywriter,
Wow. Tell us about it.
Ogilvy.
Ah, David Ogilvy. I've got a book. I've got his book here. Confessions of an Advertising Man. Oh,
Beautiful. That
great guy.
amazing.
Great guy. Great guy. He has two of his books here. Yeah.
You read books.
Yeah. So let me show you that.
I read too.
David Ogilvy.
Yeah, that is it.
Ogilvy on advertising. So I murdered this book, man. It's great, dude. Great, dude.
I
Great.
can
Dude.
see the,
Yeah.
I love to see people who read because we are rare now in this world.
Golibe, do you know that guy, when they got the brief for Rolls Royce, he researched Rolls Royce for days. He was in the Rolls Royce library. He now got that line at Kiniko speed. The only thing you hear is the
He studied Rolls Royce. After he went to the mechanic. He went
yes,
under
yes,
put his head under the bonnet.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
hmm.
So, you see that where Rolls Royce is today is because of a copywriter.
That's right.
Someone who knows how to sell,
That's right.
right? And I was telling somebody the other day, breakfast. When you think about it, is breakfast that important? People that do some kind of job, but for 80% of the population, you're not hungry. You're just eating. Eat without being hungry. It was these dairy companies that created marketing so that everybody will be forced to drink milk and, of course, buy more milk. Everybody below and beverages, right?
Yeah.
It feels like it's only strategy.
Mm.
Right? When you think about it, our forefathers, they went to farm without eating. They came
You're
back
so right.
12 p.m.
You're so right.
You need to be hungry before you eat,
You're so right.
right? So, you see that at the end of the day, most things that happen around us, when you think about it critically,
We were programmed.
is all about exactly. We're all
Wow.
a salesman.
Wow.
A marketer.
Wow.
I could
Huh.
give you on more examples.
Wow.
So you see that at the end of the day, sales is important. Sales is foundational.
Yeah.
And every other thing.
I've also read some of your tweets where you talk about the power of testimonials and having an authority figure to sort of like endorse what you do. It reminds me of what a guy called Edward Bernays did. Edward Bernays was the cousin of Sigmund Freud. He wrote a book called Propaganda.
Wow.
The guy said, "Do you know why America eats bacon and egg in the morning?" he said they got the best doctors in America to say eating bacon is good.
This is a good one. I will need to go check this guy out. Wow.
He was the guy that made women to smoke in America. At a point, it was wrong for a woman to smoke in America.
Yeah.
So he did an advert for a cigarette company. He got women to stand, wore their clothes, and he called it touches of freedom. So yeah, words are so powerful. My brother, if there's somebody watching us right now and they look at your tweets, why is it important that we put ourselves out there in social media? Because you got your first $100 because somebody read your tweets.
Yeah.
Why is it important that we put ourselves out there to attract opportunities our way?
Man, like anybody who is not doing that now, I don't know what they are doing. People like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg,
Yes.
they're driving their companies now.
Even Tonelu Melu. How about Tonelu Melu?
The way the world is going now, people don't buy from businesses or corporation. People buy from people.
Come on, brother. Hey!
So you see that at the end of the day, people would not go for, maybe you're trying to, you're an executive in a company. You should have a personal brand.
Yes.
You should be on LinkedIn.
Yes.
You should put out some content once in a while if you don't have the time. These things are necessary. Building a personal brand now, it's very important.
Yeah.
Change everything for you. Even if you are a 9-to-5er, talk about your experiences. This is still why I talk about learning how to sell. If you need to learn how to sell yourself.
That's right. Sell yourself first, yeah.
You will never get opportunities.
Yes.
You will never go as far as you want to in life. And remember, things like this we don't have content like this for the average person. We are doing this for people who are curious, who want
Yes.
to be successful.
Yes.
Right? So that's why this platform is amazing, because anytime I'm talking, some people might think, oh, what's he trying to say? I'm not talking to the average person. I know my target audience. Every time I'm speaking. These are the people who are intentional about saying, oh, I want to be different. Right? So platforms like this, amazing.
There's
What you're doing.
I get your email. I mean, I'm on your email list. So you know that, man, this guy's a fan, man. Yo. I'm trying to pull up your Twitter. So I want to read one or two of your tweets, so that people can see. But why is it important that people? I don't play with my email list. Like, dude, I don't play with it. I got a sales training contract to do sales training for a paint manufacturing company in Nigeria. Maybe the second largest.
Whoa.
The lady says to me, Paul, I've been reading your email list for over a year. So when there was an opportunity to get someone to come and speak on sales, it was a no-brainer. I had to get you in. So I'm a big proponent of people getting an email list. I read your emails. Why is it important that businesses read? Because I bought stuff that are tickets from companies and I don't hear from them again. No relationship. Why is it important? And why is it important we must keep promoting our email list?
Man, email lists, email lists they are informal. I tell people this, that when you're writing emails, you're building relationships. That's different, because most businesses, you're just trying to sell, create content so you'll be visible, because if people don't know you, they will not buy from you. So most businesses, brands, they are creating content to be visible, they are creating ads to be visible. But when it gets to emails, you're no more doing all that. Now you're building relationships.
Very good. Very good.
Are powerful. I was speaking to the founder of a business, an oat flour business in the UK, about 3 days ago, and I was telling him that when the customer buys, that is when the marketing starts.
Oh, come on, man. It's so true.
I was shocked. And
It is so true.
to him is when they buy, it's now that time that you need to build a relationship with them. You need to get them to be like family, because now you want to convert them into an evangelist.
Yes.
You want them to love your brand, that they tell other people about.
Other people. Yeah.
And that's
Straight up.
the best form of marketing on earth, word of mouth marketing. Form of marketing. Because imagine your sister or your wife or anybody tells you something, hello, this product is the best product. You believe that individual who is close to you more than anything you see on the internet. That's the best form of marketing, word of mouth marketing. So when someone buys from you, number one, you want to keep sending them emails. You want to build a relationship with them so that you can convert them into evangelists.
I like that. Very
Then
powerful.
apart from that, when someone buys from you, you want them to buy again.
Yeah.
That's the best kind of customer. Anybody that spends money with you, once you deliver on your promises, they will spend money over and over again.
And over with you. Yeah. So spot on. So spot on.
Right?
Very, very
So
true.
email marketing, a lot of people take it for granted, but it is fundamental. This is I'm just talking about after they buy. Then
Yes.
before they buy, like you said with the lady,
Yeah.
before she called you and said, okay, I have something for you, man, it's the best way to build relationships.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very.
Because you'll be top of their mind.
Yeah.
The way you see people like Apple, whatever brand, always doing adverts on TV, on YouTube, they are always doing ads. Emails are like your ads. You don't have the budget of Apple.
Very good. This guy is so smart.
Send them an email continuously, you're top of their mind.
That's right.
Why sales equals Mr. Powerful.
Bro, let me tell you something there. This guy is so deep. I was telling members of my WhatsApp group, I said, I stopped doing Spotify premium subscription. Because I use Spotify Premium to listen to my podcast because I like the data they give to me at the end of the year. For example, last year they told me that I spent 4,000 minutes listening to podcasts. I like the data, yeah. So I can't say, okay, man, I get one project what they do. I want to save money. I can reduce my spending. And I stopped the subscription. Bro, guess what? These guys were emailing me every day. If I open the app, they'll say, don't you want to join premium? Meanwhile, this company is worth $60 billion.
Exactly.
So I told my WhatsApp group member, say, how much do you even have? You talk about your product. Well, you think they didn't hear you? These big brands, they talk to you as if you didn't hear them the first time.
They will follow you up.
Yeah, because repetition is persuasive. I want you to talk to us about, being repetitious about your message. Don't be ashamed about it. Talk to us about it, because Nigerian people, we do like two shares. People go and laugh you, and they go to say, hungry, they catch me, they say, man, that's my own bad. Yeah.
Exactly, because we have this preconceived idea of a salesman.
Yeah.
Something sell, let me just use this as maybe Jehovah's Witness, how they're always knocking at your door. You're like,
yeah.
That's our perception. But at the end of the day, the biggest of the biggest brands, they do this thing.
A lot.
They will
Every day.
follow you up.
You will surrender. You say, I surrender. Jesus, I surrender to you.
Take my money.
Take my money. Yes, sir.
I see small business. I'm like, what are you doing? You have to put yourself out there. Build
Yeah. Yeah.
They say statistics show that the average buyer sees something 7 times before they take a buying decision.
Can you imagine? 7 times. I know the average small business owner will stop at the third or the fourth.
Exactly. Fourth is fun now.
I know. Sorry. Let me shoot some shots. Some of them, even when they toast a woman, 2 times they don't give up.
They don't know it's the 7th time.
It's every time. I'm telling you. What are some of the books that have really shaped, has really, really shaped, your view of marketing that you even return to every time to balance you up, to just keep you focused and fired up? I know I'll share some of mine, but let me hear yours. There are some books I must go back to every year. I must read them every year.
I'm telling you, there's this book, very basic. Let me call it that. Claudia Hopkins, Scientific Advertising.
Oh my God, Jesus!
You know the book?
I wish I can show you my notes. It's Claude Hopkins that said advertising is salesmanship in print.
See, every other thing you're doing is nonsense. What you're doing is convert.
Yes.
Bring out their money.
That's it. He said, don't be fancy. Don't be cool. Because now.
I love the guy.
Yeah, great guy. It was very good.
He released this book 100 years ago.
Yeah.
23 or 22.
And Golibe, do you also know that David Ogilvy said that if you don't read that Claude Hopkins book up to 8 times, you're not serious about marketing? Yes, he said it.
Wow.
He said it in his book. He said it in his book, Confession of... yes, he said it. He said it.
Wow.
David Ogilvy read Claude Hopkins. He consumed him. He said that if you don't read Claude Hopkins up to 8 times, in fact, at some point, he wouldn't even employ you in his company. Yeah.
Man, I love the guy is, something that was written 100 years ago is that thing that I was saying about humans.
Yeah.
Humans don't change.
Yeah.
We are fundamentally the same.
Very powerful.
So the principles that were existing 100 years ago, you check it now.
It's in existence.
So that's why I love it. It's like a classic. It's like
it is.
Go and read that first.
It is. Yeah, that's a good one. Mine is Fanatical Prospecting by Jeb Blunt. Bro, anytime I read that, but I just pick up my phone, I'm closing. I just close the sale. It just changes it to want to sell. The book just. I tell people all the time. I found out that every time I'm reading a sales and marketing book, my sales activity just skyrockets. I just get hungry. I was in a coffee store yesterday, and then typically a cup of coffee in the UK is £3.50. I just said, let me go to an expensive coffee shop yesterday because sometimes it's good to change your environment. So I bought this cup of coffee for £5. As I was there, the place I don't only call client, bam, close one solid deal, bam, bam, bam. Because the energy, the ginger, don't flow my way.
I said this in one of my videos. Take yourself to expensive places.
Yeah, you said it.
I said it.
You said it. There's something it does to your soul.
It's your mindset. Sorry.
You say, oh, nah, I have to make this money back, man.
You're making 10 times, 20 times. And you're looking around, you're seeing affluent.
Yes.
Everybody around you is somebody.
Yes.
It changes the way
you think. Yeah, it's very powerful.
Once in a while.
Yes.
Very important.
Very important. Wow, this has been a fascinating. So I know that you know a lot about copywriting. So have you got courses, like books or workshops that people should? I want to talk about. I need people to, because this guy is very good, guys. You should follow this guy, man. You're very, very good. This guy. Wow. Yeah, so have you got like a program or course? I know that the last email I received from you were talking about one of your classes that was coming up. Yeah. I wasn't in Nigeria. I said I would have attended it. But have you got anything coming up? Have you got like a community? What have you got?
Yeah, so at the end of every year, I make sure I'm back in Lagos. I organize physical events. But apart from that, I have this PCI copywriting program where I teach people how to sell, It's about $150. I teach
Okay.
people how to sell and how to get good at copywriting.
Very good.
Can start their freelance copywriting business.
Business, yeah.
Excuse me, and sell to the foreign market.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, but can an entrepreneur come because they want to learn copyright to sell their own products? Would they benefit from that kind of class as well?
100%. 100%. So this is exactly why I organize physical events and also events from time to time, so that because entrepreneurs sometimes you have unique problems. Not just you need to ask question in class and figure out, okay, I have this unique problem, how can I solve that? And so from time to time, maybe after H1 H2, that's first half of the year, second
Yeah.
half of the year, package some things for entrepreneurs.
Fantastic. I'm hoping that I'll be in, because I'm in Lagos twice a year.
Whoa.
So every year I'm in Lagos. Yes.
I'm in Qatar now. I'll be in
Yeah.
the UK, say August.
We must see that, definitely. That's a show. We're going to have a cup of break bread. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast. So where do people follow you more? I know it's Twitter, there's TikTok. Can you say it out loud? I'm going to put it in the show notes as well, but hey.
Yeah.
So what's your handle?
Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Golibe Ilechukwu, everywhere. So
Fantastic.
if they Google it, Golibe Ilechukwu, Instagram, it's come up. Golibe Ilechukwu, anyway.
I like that. So guys, you heard it from the man. This is the marketing legend, man. So you now see the reason why I've been saving his tweets, right? Thank you for coming, man. I really, really appreciate. And that's why I tell people all the time, be on social media. I formed a relationship with this guy, and I just on DM. I sent him the DM. I reached out to him.
You're saying
And I was saying, this man a big man. This man go agree. I said, well, let me just try. And here we are. Thank you so much, bro. Have a great day. We'll talk now. Now we have each other's numbers, and we'll keep up the conversation going, bro. Thanks. God bless you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Have a good day. Yeah. Bye. Yeah.
Yes, man.
Yeah.